Hello and welcome to A Will Thing TV. I'm Dave Knoll. In this week's episode we're checking out the Volkswagen Jetta 118 TSI. This is Volkswagen's Jetta. This is the 118 TSI and it's the Trendline specification. It's a 1.4 litre engine, 240 Newton metres, available from 1500 all the way through to 4500 RPM. It's been called the Golf with a boot, and if you walked around to the front, as we are right now, you'll have a look at that and then put that next to a Golf and go, well, there's really not that much difference between the two, but there is some subtle differences for sure. As we move around the car, some very tidy looking little alloys on this particular vehicle, Michelin tyres, and then this is the important part. What we're seeing here, of course, is the boot section, and of course you might notice a slight family resemblance to a certain other four-ring brand from Germany. There's no doubt at all there's some family ties. And the boot, a huge one at that. Interior wise, it moves away from the tartan style cloth trim that certain other VW brand products seem to have. We go to just a fairly simple black weave with almost like a diamond motif in it, and a very standard generic looking VW interior. Everything is clean, laid out, functional, and quite frankly just a little bit dull and unexciting. There's no bling, there's no brightness, there's no real vibrancy to the inside of the cabin. It's functional, and that's pretty much what VW thinks most people will be looking for, and obviously it works because they sell. On the dash, it's a simple monochrome display. As per usual, we've got little folder buttons on either side, a trip reset button just down here as well, and as you can see, again, very functional without being bright and in your face. Being a European car in an Australian market, it's got a couple of oddities. And the bonnet release is on the right hand side, whereas you'd normally expect it to find it on the left. Boot release is over here, which is all nice and handy. Headlight switch in there, no auto on or off, to be perfectly blunt, it's a little bit odd. Nice, clean, simple steering wheel, indicators on the left hand side. It would be nice if manufacturers finally agreed on a standard that they're either on the left or on the right, and where you have your boot released or anything like that as well, especially when it comes to bonnets, because with a Ford Mondeo it's a right hand indicator but the engine cover is on the left. Another little oddity about the Jetta is that we've got an auxiliary switch in here for iPods and that kind of thing, but there's nothing that says USB until you open up the glove box. Here it is with its ready attached cable. Kind of makes sense not to do it this way. Jump onto the Volkswagen Australia website. It'll give you pricing specifically for your location. Where I am in Sydney in the lower Blue Mountains, it comes in at around 22,000 drive away, and this is the entry-level model, mind you. It is quite comfortable, it's a nice drive. There's certainly no doubt that their combination of 1.4 litre and 7-speed DSG works a treat compared to some other brands we've had recently. It's nice enough to look at, and it's certainly a reasonable car in the greater scheme of things. There's just nothing overly exciting about it. But for some people, they don't care. They just simply want an appliance that'll get them from A to B and back to A when required. And cheaply too. For A Will Thing TV, I'm Dave Knoll.